at home.
All right, all right. Let's rest now. Everything will come in time. And for a while, all was as before. But really, it would never be the same again. The incident, first of the series, amazed Norin. Thereafter, he could not help thinking more and more of Sri Ramakrishna. But he would not give in so easily. A part of his being still questioned. Could this be hypnotism? He wondered. It was something that he could not explain. Anyway, Norin continued to visit Dakshineshwar. At times, he openly ridiculed Ramakrishna, which hurt and shocked the simple devotees. But for all that, he could not deny or resist the unbounded love and childlike simplicity of the saint. It was at this time that Norin, then barely 21, was faced with unexpected difficulties. His father passed away. A large-hearted man, Sri Vishwanath Datta, had lived beyond his means and left no savings. Here he is, without rest, without security, on the Maidan in Calcutta. There was nothing he had not tried and failed. At last, Norin went to Sri Ramakrishna and prevailed upon him to appeal to Mother Kali to relieve the distress of his family. To this, Sri Ramakrishna said, "I have never asked for any material gains from my mother. I cannot do that even now. But if you go to the temple this evening and ask for yourself, I assure you, the mother will grant you whatever you ask for."
But why will she listen to me?
"I say she will," Ramakrishna said. It was evening. Sri Ramakrishna asked Norin to go inside the temple and pray to the mother. He went accordingly. Ramakrishna asked, "Did you ask the mother to remove the distress of your family?" Norin said,
Oh no, I forgot.
"What did you ask for then?" asked Ramakrishna.
I asked for wisdom, devotion, and renunciation.
"Go and ask again." Norin went thrice, but every time, like his master, for himself, he could not ask anything. Norin had a fierce intellect. For 6 years, he struggled and struggled. But during this period, he learned prodigiously. Among other things, he learned from his matchless master or guru. All the rivers flow to the same ocean of supreme being. The goal is the same for all. He learned that the one who is Hori to the Hindus is Allah to the Muslims. And that the Father in heaven, to whom the Christians pray, is the name of the same supreme being.
Purnantu Vishwe Amritasya Putra Aye Dhamani Divyani Tastu Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam Aditya Varnam Tamasah Parastat Tameva Viditvati Mrityumeti Nanna Pantha Vidyate Hayanaya.
Thus spake Ramakrishna to the disciple he had marked and chosen. To Narendranath, his guru seemed to symbolize India's ageless culture, a living embodiment of all that was best in man and in India. From Sri Ramakrishna he learnt that religion was not something to be merely talked about, but that it must be realized and lived out. He also learned that unity in diversity was nature's plan, and that India had a message for the world today. He must live that truth and spread the Master's message, come what may. In the meantime, Sri Ramakrishna had fallen seriously ill and had to be removed to this garden house at Kashipur in the neighborhood of Calcutta. The end was near. He advised the disciples to dedicate their lives to the service of God and man. He also nominated Naren as the head of the group. He called the 12 disciples and gave them the ochre robes, the age-old symbol of the ascetic life in India. He gave some final instructions to Naren. Take care of the boys, he said. Thus was formed the nucleus of the Ramakrishna order or mission. 4 days before he passed away, he called Naren. Soon he went into deep ecstasy, but for some time he kept looking intently at Naren's eyes. He was clearly concentrating for a purpose. Naren felt as if a subtle force, resembling an emanation of electric energy, was flowing into his body. Naren, today I have given you all I had. There is nothing of my own left. Now with these, you shall carry out great tasks in the world. And on the 15th of August, 1886, the Master passed away. But he had left a successor, trained for mighty deeds. After the passing away of the Master, the young disciples lived in this tumble-down house which no one else would rent. The house enjoyed the reputation of being haunted. It certainly looked its part. For their daily needs, they had to beg from door to door. Not all were as kindly as this lady here. For many days they had just rice and salt, an austere diet indeed. But they did not complain. The brave band was undaunted, and Naren kept the group going valiantly and patiently towards wider horizons of service, sacrifice, and fulfillment of the Master's wishes. Soon a break came. In India, it is customary to go on pilgrimage. The Swami felt the urge, and for some time he became a wandering monk or parivrajika. For him, it was a new experience of India and her people, and must have sharpened his sense of mission. In 1881, he left Calcutta. He first went to Benares or Varanasi, the heart of religious Hindustan. Holy its air, dust of the city of Shiva. In the temple of Vishwanath, he glimpsed eternal India, ageless, the same forever. They come from all over the country, speaking different languages, following different customs. Here, the Swami could feel the source of Indian unity, the unity of culture and religion, her wide toleration and deep understanding of the ways of the spirit. Sometimes in the evening,